For his statement, and I will now give the floor to those members of the Council who wish to make statements. I give the floor to the representative of the Russian Federation.
Mr. President, the Russian Federation thanks the delegations of Kuwait and the United States for having organized the regional visit of the Security Council to Kuwait and Baghdad. We underscore the importance and the timely nature of this kind of visit, in particular with the efforts of the leadership of Kuwait and Iraq to cooperate with the Security Council line. And we particularly note the efforts of the Special Representative on Iraq, Ms. Hanin Hennis-Plassat, and her team for their superb organisation of the visit and also for the assistance they've provided to the Iraqi authorities in achieving national reconciliation and recovery in the country's economy. Contacts with regional players once again confirm that the Security Council mission remains an important instrument in the Security Council's activities and plays a key role in developing balanced decisions within the Council. And from this point of view, that's what we've all heard in the region. We welcome the fact that during our visit to Baghdad and Kuwait, we heard that there was an intention to establish good neighbourly cooperation and to help to regulate crisis situations in the region through political and diplomatic means. We note the activity of Iraqis and Kuwaitis in re-establishing historical fairness in what we call the Iraq-Kuwaiti humanitarian dossier, which is a legacy of the first war in the Gulf. We highlight in particular the fact that there were efforts in 2018 by the leadership of Kuwait to have a conference on the reconstruction of Iraq, and this restates their readiness to move further in establishing Iraq and also establishing healthy bilateral relations. During the course of the visit, it was restated time and again that there was a need to de-escalate tension in the region of the Persian Gulf. Every state in the region has an interest in this, as do international partners without exception. We once again state that there is a timeliness to the Russian concept on guaranteeing collective security in the Persian Gulf, and we advocate increasing the UN's profile in implementing mediation-based diplomacy. There's something else that's important. The visit also confirmed that the fight against terrorism is far from over. We were told this by all regional partners without exception. The Security Council adopted the corresponding resolution on cutting off financing to ISIL and other terrorist organisations, and also on preventing fighters from returning to their homelands from areas of armed conflict. The Russian initiative to create a broad international front to fight terrorism remains timely. Russia advocates a comprehensive approach to fighting international terrorism. We think that in resolving this issue, it's important to have cooperation at all levels at an international and regional dimension. Time and again, we've stressed that countries such as Iraq, Syria and Iran, as well as other regional countries, can play a contribution here. The fight should be led on the firm basis of international law under the UN's aegis. A coalition made up of a narrow range of states can only lead to a new wave of violence. Thank you very much.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation.